Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. This video is a bit off topic, but it is something that many people are dealing with this day and age in 2026, and it's the dating game. Back in my day, I'm only 27. I would say social media was booming a lot less than how it is now. I think the best thing you had out there was maybe Facebook and Twitter. And Snapchat was just getting introduced, and you had Vine out there. But nowadays you got dating apps going crazy. You got OnlyFans, TikTok. You got so much different forms of social media out there. And I really think it's taking a toll on people, because I think people are warping reality and really out here thinking that they deserve the perfect person in the world. Everyone thinks they're a 10. Everyone thinks they're in the best shape of their life. And whenever things go south, it's not their fault. People aren't accountable. It's tough out there. One small thing, bad haircut, not tall enough, you don't make enough money, you don't have a nice car. There's many different things out there that people nitpick. And that's just how it is nowadays. And that's fine. You could either choose to play the game, you could adapt to the meta. Maybe you are the meta. Maybe you got that superhero build that all the men or women want. But at the end of the day, the dating game is evolving. You make one mistake or you go on a bad date, there's a chance you could get exposed on TikTok or social media. You double text. You can go on one bad date. You can make one wrong move and you gonna get ghosted, like Ghost from Power. People always think that grass is greener on the other side. They think that, oh, it's okay. I got all these social media platforms and all these different dating apps. It's okay for me to let him or her go because I could find another one. But that's the thing. Sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side. Now, like I said, I'm not a dating expert and I am a straight man. I don't have too much advice for women because I'm not a woman and I'm not a dating coach. But if I had to give one piece of advice, nowadays men get shamed. If they approach women, they get laughed at. They get put on social media. They get clowned like Pennywise. To all the women out there, you gotta start making that first move. A majority of men already know that society paints them out to be the provider and protector. You got some men out there who think they got it, but they don't. They can't even afford a haircut or a meal from McDonald's, but they're wearing all this nice clothing and they're saying this and that. People are saying that they're an investor and they got a business, but that business is bankrupt. And the only thing they're investing in is TikTok and doom scrolling and Instagram. Social media is a killer out there. To all the men out there, I'm just going to say these 3 things. You got to lock in. You got to get your money up. You got to go to the gym and you got to get mentally right. A lot of you men out there, you're too emotional. Y'all listen to too much Drake and too much sad music. You guys gotta lock in. Work that side job. Y'all gotta develop a routine. How can you guys provide and protect if y'all don't have a foundation to build off of? Once you work on yourself, and once you're able to look in the mirror and actually believe that you look somewhat decent, I think that you're able to move on to the next step. And the next step is not prioritizing dating. If it's your job to find somebody and you have a timeline, you're just going to put more stress on yourself. Whether or not you meet people online or you meet people in person, that's up to you. The game's changing. The game is literally changing. I'm not knocking dating apps, but I am saying that dating apps makes dating a lot harder. But to each their own. You got some people who are outliers. You got some people who are smooth talkers online, but do whatever you're comfortable with doing. If you sit on the sidelines, how is anyone going to be able to know who you are? You at least have to go out there and do things. Hobbies, events, concerts, social gatherings. If you don't like social gatherings, do things you want to do. If you want to play basketball, okay, hit up the gym. Be a basketball coach or something. Maybe you'll run into whatever your liking is. Go to the beach. Join a co-ed sports team. Do something. Get active. Not socially active online. The last piece of advice that I want to give you is to always trust your instinct. I'd say a majority of problems that I've dealt with in life, my gut and my instinct has always been correct. If a man or woman truly wants to be with you, they'll put in the effort, they'll make time for you, and they'll reply to you in a timely manner, via phone or computer. If a person has you second guessing, or a person takes X amount of time to make things official with you, that's a clear indicator that he or she may not want to be with you or may not see you in that light. The sooner you recognize that, the sooner you can move on. The sooner you realize those three things, and the sooner you start working on yourself each and every day, your eyes will open, and you'll get to really see men or women for who they truly are. Once you understand your worth and you understand your potential within yourself, I'd say the opportunities are endless. But the main thing is you can't really prioritize the dating game. And you have to understand that society is changing and it's getting harder and harder to date. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you can move forward with your life. But I just wanted to give you some advice, and I wanted to talk about the dating game. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've had incidences where people were just acting crazy, or you had your heart broken, and you learned from it and you grew, because that's the point. Every couple of years you should evolve. If you're not evolving and you're being complacent, you may have to do some self-reflection. But that's the video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.